Valverde, Militao, David Alaba making his first start at
Structure of Xetafe, but that in itself,
joined by the great Guillem Jenner, Domingos Duarte and Juan Iglesias in defence. Back of an international break, there's always that question mark. Well, here's the aerial view, important as always in that Xetafe.
wasn't in charge. So it's one of these.
Fede Valverde, Militao, David Alaba making his first start at
Structure of Xetafe, but that in itself,
joined by the great Guillem Jenner, Domingos Duarte and Juan Iglesias in defence. Back of an international break, there's always that question mark. Well, here's the aerial view, important as always in that Xetafe.
Play in different positions. How about Camavinga?
A lot of players here missing in defence.
Yes, but
and Rodrigo, and it seems like a
nice way of saying it.
Like everybody else to try and push and make sure goes down on the edge of the box. The referee looks away.
Well, we see 5 at the back for Xetafe, and we've seen
Back of the net.
Jenner left Mbappe on side.
End of his career, but has been there for a very long time in Jose Borja. To anticipate, but how much of this 11 do you think is also Valverde finding Jude Bellingham?
I think we see in those something to look forward to as he feels the trust of the manager. Feels that this is not ideal for him to have so many defenders, 5, but it's how it will be.
Real Madrid playing Juventus next week, and of course Football Club Barcelona.
Yeah, spare places in the squad, and some players arrive.
It's Bellingham.
Borja is still trying to put all that together. Next 11, the best team.
Oh, wonderful
assistant and the best recoverer of possession. You can do both. You can do. It's the kind of football that Bordalas perhaps keeping an eye on the runs of Bellingham. What made it good when he first.
Stands one on the right. It's the Frenchman that gives it back to Bellingham a little bit too much
as the game progresses.
Oh, Alaba slipping as he played that across. Xetafe some space as he runs down on goal and forces Soria into the. Well, now they're on the back foot as Jenner takes more wonderful touch from Kylian Mbappe, looking for the opening, surrounded by Xetafe play. The Kylian Mbappe of old. Xetafe on the attack. He's trying to get the shot away as he goes down.
Link up as well, but I think Chouameni took the back of his Real Madrid with goals pretty soon.
Well, another strike from Mbappe. Well, he was saying no player has more attempt.
Against, well, you know, when you cannot compare.
More wonderful touch from Kylian Mbappe, looking for the opening, surrounded by Xetafe play.
Build up from the back. That is the predominant model of our.
Sheepishly looking across at the referee, back up on his feet. As a former player of Real Madrid, maybe gives him a bit more. Really had too many touches of the ball so far.
All those things that make those teams so good, and that it seems to be working with.
Sankaris. It's a difficult
PSG, and that's the question. When they meet the likes of perhaps starting Bellingham wasn't a great idea, for instance. So we'll see how.
In comes the long throw. It's flicked on. Sanka flank for Kiko Femenia. That's a clear foul by Eder Militao. So the chase is on for Rodrigo. That's our players. Mbappe thought that Rodrigo would be making that run. Hands it away again. Oh, that was a
number 9 as their number 9 and being the best goal scorer.
Still Mastantuono drop of the shoulder. It was lovely looking names, you say, Lopetegui, Rafa Benitez, Xabi Alonso.
Xetafe started with waiting for Real Madrid. Now they little by little, if things go well for them.
And everything is, we've got a brilliant supplier in Luis Milla. The ball went into Mastantuono, fires in the corner.
It's circumstantial. It's not the usual with this team when they play well.
Bellingham looking to play the 1-2. Yes, and the club has found the stability it needs and is looking for.
We're against Atletico Madrid, for instance. So it is a team that how you like to have in your team.
Still remarkably. What a wonderful touch from Kylian Mbappe, looking for the opening, surrounded by Xetafe play. It certainly seemed quite comfortable in the way that they're
but that's something Real Madrid also have improved a lot. They have to be, yeah.
Mbappe, Mastantuono takes it in his stride, still Mastantuono. There he goes, and it's moved around awkwardly. Mastantuono just...
Defensive things, but we'll try to play the same way.
Alvarez cross it, and it'll fall to Mastantuono.
Yeah, I was going to analyse his face as well. He just done it for me. But yeah, look how difficult it is to actually attack Real Madrid when you have...
Rodrigo. Played it behind Mbappe. Valverde. Immediately to Rodrigo. Played it behind Kylian. Valverde.
Credito Cooperativo Mutualistica, trovi le tue soluzioni assicurative e previdenziali. Scegli.
Prima di partire.
Ball is played and Real Madrid will look to continue this attack. Bellingham forcing his way through, leaves it to Rodrigo, and it's batted away by...
Come si chiama?
Milk Pro, tante proteine del latte naturali,
But, you know, they've been winning games, but...
Essenziali. Milk, benessere in una parola.
Coming out of option. Mia service, again brilliant. Volleyed from the edge of the box. Saying earlier about what Bordalas has to work with, a player who's coming.
No team is perfect. Still a long way to go.
It's all a little bit messy as it struck Mastantuono. No Jude Bellingham.
Xetafe box, and yet what we've seen is now Xetafe growing.
Gives them that little bit more energy. Provides the cross. Jeanette again doing what?
Plus well, that surprises the defenders. There's not been a lot of that when it comes.
Mavinga, Rodrigo goes one way, then the other.
I'm here if you need me.
Rodrigo, it's a lovely ball, and it almost found the head of from Rodrigo. And that yellow card and his game coming to an end as he got in the way. He tries to get on the end of that long ball.
Wing and Rodrigo now going to his less preferred right hand.
He looks up and brings it down. Adrian Liso. Oh, just a cut. Awkward ball for Kiko Femenia to deal with.
Once.
Femenia with the header. Now Vinny.
Seeing, and that, as you were saying, the team needs another pace.
Rodrigo. This one's closer to David Soria. Get his footing right. Mbappe shoots. And it's wide of goal. Bellingham. Figure, you say, Arda Güler. Somebody who can connect midfield. Actually, Sangris comes close. To make an impact down the flank is Cynics.
Will determine a little bit that.
Bellingham. Desperate defending from him. Mbappe. Can they? And it is Kylian Mbappe and
He's defending what they want to do.
Rodrigo. Vinny lines up the shot and he
Force Xetafe to drop deep and defend their own box. None of that. And right.
Oh, and now Kylian Mbappe is through, and it's a dire couple of minutes for Xetafe. Neon picks up a red card, and in the following move, Kylian Mbappe scores the opening goal for Real Madrid, and it seems like it's going to be a very, very difficult mountain to climb for Xetafe if they want to avoid losing.